January 9, 2026. The city of Manila stirs awake beneath a sky painted in gold and lavender, the first rays of sunlight glinting off the calm waters of the bay. It's a day destined to be etched in the nation's memory. Across the city, newspaper headlines blare. Japan delivers. A new Philippine Navy is born. The newsstands are abuzz, and the air is thick with anticipation and pride. As dawn breaks over Manila Bay, a new silhouette slices through the mist, the BRP Antonio Luna, fresh from Japanese shipyards. Its arrival is not just a spectacle but a symbol of hope and transformation. Onlookers line Roxas Boulevard, phones raised high, capturing the moment as the steel giant glides into port. The crowd is a tapestry of young and old, families and veterans, all united by a sense of national pride. Fishermen pause their morning routines, office workers step out onto balconies, and children wave small flags. All are awed by the warship's imposing presence, its hull cutting through the water with quiet authority. Painted in haze gray, bristling with antennas and weaponry, the Antonio Luna is more than just a ship. It's a floating fortress, a testament to modern engineering and international cooperation. For decades, the Philippine fleet relied on aging relics, vessels that had seen better days and were no match for the sophisticated threats of the modern era. The contrast is stark, a reminder of how far the nation has come. Now, a purpose-built, state-of-the-art frigate signals the nation's resolve to defend its waters. The Philippine flag flutters proudly from the mast, a clear declaration that the country is ready to protect its sovereignty. High-ranking officials stand at attention, their uniforms crisp, their faces solemn. The commissioning ceremony is more than tradition. It's a clear message to the world that the Philippines is stepping up to meet new challenges. Tugboats guide the ship with precision, their movements choreographed in a dance of national pride and strategic intent. Every detail from the ship's arrival to its docking is a display of unity and purpose. The deep hum of the engines reverberates across the bay, echoing the shifting tides of Indo-Pacific geopolitics. It's a sound that signals change, a new era of vigilance and preparedness. This is more than hardware. It's a leap into the future. Inside, advanced technology hums quietly, operated by a new generation of Filipino sailors trained for the challenges ahead. The Antonio Luna is a credible deterrent at last, a guardian of the nation's maritime frontiers. The arrival marks a turning point. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer in its own maritime backyard. With the Antonio Luna, the nation claims its place as a vigilant protector of its seas. A new chapter begins, with the BRP Antonio Luna standing watch as Manila Bay's steel sentinel, a symbol of hope, strength, and a future shaped by Filipino resolve. The BRP Antonio Luna is more than steel and circuitry. It's a declaration of Philippine sovereignty. For years, Filipino fishermen faced harassment in their own waters. Now the dynamic shifts. This frigate is a tangible means to assert presence and protect national interests. It's a milestone in the armed forces' modernization, proof of real government commitment. Morale soars as the military sees its sacrifices matched by top-tier equipment. The Antonio Luna is a multi-mission platform. Anti-air, anti-surface, anti-submarine, and a command center for disaster relief. It gives the Philippines the power to enforce laws, protect citizens, and project influence. The ship embodies the 2016 arbitral victory, now backed by real capability, not just legal words. Presence, not aggression, is the new form of enforcement. The BRP Antonio Luna is a floating statement. The Philippines will stand its ground. The arrival of the BRP Antonio Luna is more than just a naval event. It's a moment that ignites national pride and unity across the Philippines. As the ship glides into port, crowds gather, waving flags and cheering, their faces alight with hope and excitement. The sight of the Navy's newest vessel inspires a sense of belonging and shared purpose, reminding Filipinos everywhere of their collective strength and resilience. Social media platforms light up with images and hashtags, "Protect Our Seas," "Modern Navy PH," spreading the news far and wide. Filipinos from all walks of life join the conversation, sharing photos, stories, and messages of support. The Navy's resurgence becomes a trending topic, uniting the nation in digital solidarity and amplifying the call to safeguard the country's maritime heritage. For the sailors, this is a transformation like no other. Gone are the days of aging patrol boats and outdated equipment. Now they stand aboard a state-of-the-art warship, equipped with cutting-edge technology and advanced systems. The pride in their eyes is unmistakable. They are part of a new era, ready to defend their nation with skill and confidence. Morale and recruitment soar as the Navy's modernization inspires a new generation. Young Filipinos, once uncertain about their future, now see the Navy as a path to honor and service. Naval officers celebrate not just a new ship, but a renewed sense of purpose and professionalism within their ranks. The ship's arrival helps cure sea blindness, making maritime security a national conversation. Families gather around their televisions, watching the news and discussing the importance of protecting the country's vast waters. The Navy's mission becomes personal, touching the lives of ordinary citizens. It brings the stakes of the South China Sea into sharp focus for all Filipinos. The nation's territorial integrity and the security of its resources are no longer distant issues. They are urgent, real, and deeply felt by everyone. The Antonio Luna is more than a warship. It's an educational tool and a rallying symbol. School children tour its decks, waving flags and learning about the Navy's vital role. The ship inspires dreams of service and patriotism in the next generation. For Filipino fishermen, the presence of the Navy means hope for safe waters. They can venture out with greater confidence, knowing that their livelihoods are being protected. Scientists, too, look to the Navy for support, hoping for unimpeded research and the freedom to explore the country's rich marine biodiversity without fear or interference. The nation as a whole hopes for a future where its territory and resources are secure, where families can look out over the sea with pride and optimism, confident in the Navy's watchful presence. The BRP Antonio Luna is not merely a tool for war, but a steadfast guardian of peace and prosperity. Its patrols reassure the nation, symbolizing a commitment to stability and the protection of all who depend on the sea. By being strong and vigilant, the Philippines can deter conflict and ensure stability in its waters. Naval exercises and coordinated maneuvers demonstrate readiness and resolve, sending a clear message to friend and foe alike. The BRP Antonio Luna is hope, steel-clad and ready, a symbol of a nation rising to meet its challenges, united in purpose and determined to protect its future. The BRP Antonio Luna is a technological leap for the Philippine Navy. Built in Japan, it boasts a combat management system integrating radar, sonar, and electronic warfare for total situational awareness. Armed with a main cannon, anti-ship and surface-to-air missiles, torpedoes, and a helicopter deck, it's a multi-layered defender. The ship's technology creates a protective bubble, safeguarding itself and allied vessels. But hardware is only half the story. Filipino crews trained intensively in Japan, mastering both the ship and the disciplined procedures of a modern navy. This transfer of knowledge is as valuable as the ship itself. The result, a sustainable long-term capability, not just a one-time purchase. The partnership with Japan lays the foundation for a truly modern fleet. The arrival of the BRP Antonio Luna marks more than just a new addition to the Philippine Navy. It signals a significant power shift in Asia's maritime landscape. This modern warship is a symbol of the Philippines' growing commitment to regional security and its determination to play a more active role in shaping the future of the Indo-Pacific. The region is no longer defined by a simple contest between China and the United States. Instead, we're witnessing the rise of middle powers, Japan, Australia, and India, who are stepping up to form new, dynamic security networks. These countries are forging partnerships that go beyond traditional alliances, creating a web of cooperation that is both flexible and adaptive to emerging threats. At the very heart of this evolving web lies the Philippines. Its strategic location in the South China Sea makes it a crucial player, not just for its own security, but for the stability of the entire region. The country's actions and alliances now have ripple effects far beyond its shores, influencing the balance of power across Asia. The growing partnership between Japan and the Philippines stands out as a model of mini-lateralism. Small, focused coalitions that are nimble and effective. By working closely together, these nations can address shared security challenges more efficiently, setting an example for others in the region to follow. Japan's support is especially vital in strengthening the so-called First Island Chain, a defensive line that stretches from Japan through Taiwan and the Philippines. By bolstering this chain, Japan and its allies enhance regional resilience and deter potential aggression, making it harder for any single power to dominate the seas. For the United States, a stronger and more capable Philippine Navy is a welcome development. It helps share the strategic burden, allowing the U.S. to focus its resources more effectively, while ensuring that its allies are prepared to defend their own interests. Enhanced interoperability among U.S., Japanese, and Philippine forces means that these countries can operate seamlessly together. This unity raises the stakes for any potential aggressor, making it clear that an attack on one would be met with a coordinated response from many. Importantly, these efforts are not about containing China, but about building a balanced and stable order in the region. The goal is to promote peace, uphold international law, and ensure that all nations, big or small, can thrive in a secure environment. The BRP Antonio Luna is more than just a ship. It's a regional asset, representing the Philippines' commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. As part of a larger multinational puzzle, it helps safeguard vital sea lanes and supports the collective vision of peace and prosperity. This is the dawn of a new era in collective security, where one ship, backed by many allies, stands as a testament to unity and shared purpose in the face of shifting tides. Japan's sale of advanced warships marks a historic shift from post-war pacifism to proactive peace. Decades of constitutional restraint are giving way to a new reality. Japan must help shape regional security, defense budgets rise, export restrictions ease, and partnerships deepen. Supplying the Philippines with a high-end frigate is Japan's boldest move yet. Tokyo frames this as empowering partners, not reviving militarism. The BRP Antonio Luna is proof Japan is now a security provider, not just an aid donor. This pivot is reshaping Asia's balance of power. A Japanese-built warship in Manila Bay is a powerful symbol of reconciliation. Once bitter enemies, the Philippines and Japan are now close strategic partners. Shared democratic values and maritime interests unite them against common threats. Their partnership goes beyond ships joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and economic ties run deep. Japanese vessels visit Philippine ports. Filipino officers train in Japan. Economic interdependence underpins their security cooperation. The BRP Antonio Luna is a testament to diplomacy's power to transform history. It's not just a warship, it's a symbol of peace and a future forged together. In Beijing, the BRP Antonio Luna's arrival is seen as provocation. China may respond with military maneuvers and economic pressure, raising the risk of miscalculation. Filipino crews must remain disciplined to avoid escalation. Economic retaliation, trade restrictions, tourism bans could follow. Yet Manila calculates that inaction invites more aggression. The goal isn't to provoke, but to deter coercion and defend sovereignty. It's a calculated risk the Philippines is willing to take. The BRP Antonio Luna brings hope and responsibility. A modern navy can deter aggression and foster stability, but must act with restraint. These ships are for defense, not conquest. The world will watch how the Philippines wields its new power. Diplomacy and regional cooperation remain essential. Hardware alone isn't enough. The Philippines must use its leverage wisely at the negotiating table. The BRP Antonio Luna sails into a future of both opportunity and peril. Its success will shape not just the nation, but the peace of the entire South China Sea.